Hello everyone, welcome back to IDGAF 1984. My name is Jeff Metric. Today is Monday the 14th. I put out a video Saturday. I already sure decided to be back here to talk about a topic, and I'm actually changing the topic I'm going to talk about. As I've been doing Uber back here in Chicago, which is nice to be back, it's raining, I want to talk about realities and how we exist in reality. We have a reality that is demonstrably provable. We know that gravity exists. You cannot argue with that because we can prove it time and again. But this more so goes to people that have gender dysphoria and want people to accept their version of reality. Now understand, I accept you as a human being. You can live your life however you want, but you don't have a right to demand that anyone acknowledge that you believe you're a man trapped in a woman's body or a woman trapped in a man's body. It doesn't matter. Can we empirically prove it? Can we pull your DNA? Can we pull your genetic material? Can we do a blood sample that shows, oh, you have XX or XY? Maybe a small percentage of people have XYX or a variation of that, or hermaphrodites, but that's a very small percentage. We keep seeing people that identify as trans, non-binary, all this other stuff keep growing and growing year in and year out. And like I have a theory about why that keeps going on. Because we've had a generation come up to them and told they're special, they can do absolutely anything. You can do no wrong. Well, that makes for a very boring life. There's no challenge in life. We as humans like to have a challenge, something to overcome. So that's why I believe transgenderism is a mental illness. Be mad at me all you want. Call me transphobic. I don't care, because phobic just means an irrational fear of, and I don't have an irrational fear of trans people. They're people at the end of the day. I don't have an irrational fear. And this is the thing we need to understand is reality. Reality is created by a consensus of the majority. The consensus of the majority says, you look like a man, therefore you're a man. I see, because that would be like me saying, I'm a well-hung billionaire that's black. Guess what? My reality doesn't show that. I'm white. I'm white. That's what it is. I can't change that. No matter how much I may want to. No matter how much I may resonate with the culture. I can't change who I am. My DNA says I am German, Lithuanian, and Jewish. Those are things I can't change. Just like you can't change the fact that you were born a man and now you want to identify as a woman. You can't change your biology. You can't change your bone structure when you die and all the fleshy parts are stripped away. It doesn't matter if you had a fake dick or anything or some Gucci balls, whatever. Your hips will tell you exactly what you are. The pelvis will tell you exactly what you are, male or female. But this goes back to a thing about quantifying feelings. I talked about in my video about protected classes. Feelings are a choice. You can choose to have those feelings. I'll give you a great example right now. Altruism is a phenomenal example of a feeling, but the only reason the feeling exists is because of brain chemistry. Excuse me. When you do something nice for someone, you get something in return. You get a dopamine release into your brain. You feel good about yourself. That's where feelings come from. Feelings don't come from any other part than the chemistry of your brain. That's where feelings come from. They don't come from, oh, my heart. None of that. Those are not feelings or brain chemicals. Feelings are brain chemicals. When you're depressed, why do you think they give you a chemical that readjusts your brain chemistry? Because depression is a brain chemistry issue. It's not a feeling, it's brain chemistry for clinical depression. So most people I've talked to say, oh, I just feel like I'm in the wrong body. Well, that's a brain chemistry issue. Or I feel that I'm gay. Or I feel I'm attracted to people of the same sex. That's a feeling. Could be a brain chemistry issue. I don't know. I'm not saying it could be. Your brain could be structured different. And that may be very well be. And that's something that's an immutable characteristic. But until we can prove this stuff, we have to live in the reality that we live in. There are only two sexes, male and female, and gender is not a spectrum. Sorry. There's no such thing as non-binary, gender fluid, gender queer. There's none of that. None of that exists because we can't empirically prove it. So just remember, until you can empirically prove something, it's not real. At least for the reality of the majority of this country and the majority of the world. We're the only country that has an issue with transgenderism. Most other countries don't, because they don't accept it. And this is going to go into a whole nother video, and I'm going to do that tomorrow. So remember, like, comment, subscribe, share. I'm at 108 subscribers right now. I'm going to include, I forgot to put it in the community tab. I'm going to put my email in there. Email me your questions. Like, subscribe, and share, and I'll answer them when I have 10 questions. All right? So until tomorrow, remember, IDGAF. And you don't have to either. That's what makes us great. Have a great day.